welcome back. Today I'm doing a book haul for you, along with my antlers. Ooh. I've got about, I think 6 books and 3 audios for you, and actually, down over here, I have a huge box of books I also got with my employee appreciation days this month. We always get like an extra 10% off around the holidays, so that might be 2 more book hauls out of that. Yeah, I went a little crazy, but, you know, it's an extra 10%. Awesome. So, anyway, let me get started on the books I have for you today. And I've got them from various locations. The first one I ordered from the Book Depository because I wanted the British covers of these books. This is Derek Landy's Skulduggery Pleasant. This is book 1. And it's actually a middle grade series. And they're really just lovely covers. I don't know if you can see the others on the back here. I'm not sure if that's the complete series, if there are just 5 books in it. But this is geared for middle grade readers, and there's not much of a synopsis on the back, so I've kind of pulled up the Goodreads description for it. It says, meet Skulduggery Pleasant, ace detective, snappy dresser, razor-tongued wit, crackerjack sorcerer, and walking, talking, fire-throwing skeleton, as well as ally, protector, and mentor of Stephanie Edgley. I think that's her on the back. A very unusual and darkly talented 12-year-old. These two alone must defeat an all-consuming ancient evil. The end of the world? Over his dead body. Like I said, I've heard some good reviews on them. Seems like a lot of fun, and just curious to see how a skeletal-type detective, how that's going to work out in the plot. Really, a really nicely made book, and I like the way they have little touches at the beginning of each chapter. There's like a little figure. They happen to be Skulduggery right there, but there's a little. It changes per the beginning of each chapter, and I like when they do little touches like that. And like I said, it's pretty big print, and I like the fact also that they numbered the series in the corner. Really beautiful spines on these. But yeah, curious to give that one a read myself. The next one I have is going to be the second holiday book I'll be reading this month, and it's actually book 20 in the series, believe it or not. This is part of the Pennyfoot Hotel Mysteries, and it's a holiday special. It's by Kate Kingsbury, and it's The Clue is in the Pudding. And these are just really fun, kind of, we call it like a cozy mystery. And I've just come to really like the characters and everything. And this lady runs, Cecily, she runs the Pennyfoot Hotel, and she usually ends up being the one who kind of gets involved in solving the crime, much to the dismay of her husband, Baxter. And I like all the staff and everything. They're really, really great detailed characters. But of course, I've known them for so long. The first 12 were just general mysteries, and then the last couple of ones have been all centered around the holidays. So they're really fun, and I'll be reading that again this month. The next one is a book I picked up. I'm not sure. I ordered it online. I can't remember what website I ordered this one from, but it's one of the Jasper Fforde books with the British covers that I've been trying to get. I've pretty much given up trying to find the hardcover versions of the first 3, so I went ahead and ordered the paperback. This is actually book 3, and I'm waiting for some of the other ones to come in. This is like brand new condition and everything, and I just love this series. I'm actually in the process of listening to the whole series on audio tape right now in preparation for reading the latest one that came out, and I've actually just finished listening to this one in the car, and that's Miss Havisham. She's an excellent character. She's right out of Great Expectations, and her character's fabulous in these books. And so, yeah, that's that one. And another Jasper Fforde one is the one audio I was missing in the series, and I had a hard time finding it. I finally tracked it down. This is, I think I got this one through Amazon. It's like a used library copy. It actually came from Keyport, New Jersey, and it's got a really nice case and everything. This is one of our Thursdays is missing. I think this is book 6 in the series, so that'll be great because then I can go right into the Woman Who Died a Lot. That's the current one that's out, so. Got that. And then I got a couple things. Oh, I actually have an ARC copy I picked up at work. This is James Rollins and Rebecca Cantrell, The Blood Gospel. It says it's the Order of the Sanguinary series, so it's a new series that he's starting. First co-authored book that he's come out with. And it kind of just briefly describes it. Haunting suspense, sensual atmosphere in a Gothic tale about an ancient order and the hunt for a miraculous book known only as the Blood Gospel. And on the inside it kind of describes that the book is believed to be written in Christ's own hand. a tome that is said to hold the secrets to his divinity. It kind of sounds like it has kind of Da Vinci Code, Angels and Demons type of a plot line. I've read a lot of James Rollins' books. He's got quite a few. He's got a whole Sigma Force series that I really enjoyed. A lot of action adventure. Really recommend him. Right along the lines of Matthew Riley, I like his books a lot too. Those have like a lot of archaeological background to it, a lot of really good detail, and a lot of action in it too. So I really enjoyed those. Think Indiana Jones, you know. So this will be interesting. It sounds like a little bit different for him. I'm looking forward to reading that. And then the next bunch I got at a library. And these I picked up. They're just fun middle grade books that I happened to see on audio, and they're only 50 cents a piece. And I've seen the books before at work, and they seem like they're cute, kind of fun. And the first one is book 1. This is by Philip Ardagh. I have no idea how to pronounce his name. But it's A House Called Awful End. It's the Eddie Dickens trilogy. And like I said, I only got this for 50 cents. I like the characters, seem pretty quirky. And it just says, when both of Eddie's parents catch a disease that makes them turn yellow, go a bit crinkly around the edges, and smell of old hot water bottles, it's agreed he should go away and stay with relatives at their house. Awful end. Unfortunately for Eddie, those relatives are Mad Uncle Jack and even madder Aunt Maud. So, curious to see. It sounds kind of cute. And they're all really, really short. Only 2 discs. Should be pretty quick. 2 hours and 28 minutes. That's almost like one trip to work and back. And then also, they also had book 2 on the audio, and that's Dreadful Act. And like I said, it's a trilogy, so I'll have to maybe, if they're good, try and track down the 3rd book in it. Not for 50 cents. What the heck, you know. And then I really got a great deal at the same library. This was a pretty much mint condition hardcover copy of Pure. That's by Julianna Baggott. And this is a dystopian. It's got quite a large description on the flyleaf here, but I'll read like the first part of it. It just says, "We know you are here, our brothers and sisters. We will one day emerge from the dome to join you in peace. For now, we watch from afar, benevolently." And I'm not sure how to pronounce this character's name. I think it's Pressia. That's what I'll go with. Pressia barely remembers the detonations, or much of life during the before. In her sleeping cabinet, behind the rubble of an old barber shop where she lives with her grandfather, she thinks about what is lost, how the world went from amusement parks, movie theaters, birthday parties, fathers and mothers, to ash and dust, scars, permanent burns, and fused, damaged bodies. And now at an age when everyone is required to turn themselves over to the militia to either be trained as soldiers, or if they are too damaged and weak to be used as live targets, Pressia can no longer pretend to be small. Pressia is on the run. Sounds like there's another character in here. I just saw his name a second ago. Partridge. And possibly a romance between the two, so we'll see. But it sounds like a pretty good dystopian, and like I said, it was in mint condition. I couldn't believe it. It was $5. So, you know, snatch it up when you see it. And the last book I got, I actually picked this up at Half Price Books because I had a coupon, and it was like 50% off of a book that's already 50% off. And I've been dying to read this one. It's the last book in the Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel series by Michael Scott, and it's the Enchantress. Now, I don't actually have any other physical copies of this book. The rest are all on my e-reader. These are all the other books in it. Yeah. So there's a total of 6 books in it. There's The Alchemist, The Magician, The Sorceress, The Necromancer, and The Warlock. And it's about 2 twins of legend that are supposed to have amazing power, and Nicholas Flamel and his wife, who have been immortal for some time, have been seeking out the twins of legend to train them and everything. And I don't want to go into too much detail because, like I said, it's quite a long series, but well worth reading if you haven't picked it up yet. Definitely, make sure you start with the beginning. Lots of interesting characters from history. Joan of Arc is in here, and Machiavelli, and it's just really, really neat the way the author's woven in these people into the story. So I really enjoy these, and I'm looking forward to reading this. There's a lot of books like 4th or 5th book in the series, or conclusions of the series that I need to get to, and I think that's going to be probably part of my January resolutions. I'll probably be putting up a video on that one too, but I think this is going to be one that I have to include in that. So that's my first mini book haul of December. Ooh, Ooh, I need to put bells on these. Really cute. Anyway, so thanks for watching. I hope you found something that sounds interesting, and I hope you guys pick up some good books for this month. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.